This is the Consumer Snapshot for January 2014, and this month we'll take a look at three areas: sentiment with an updated look at consumer confidence. In strategy, we'll take a look at practical purchase intentions and what may be the signs of an early spring and consumer spending steps. And then finally, we'll check up on the state of the consumer with long-term financial goals and their thoughts on a rebound for the American economy. First up is a look at consumer confidence. Economic sentiment continues to climb in January with 43.2% confident or very confident in chances for a strong economy. The current reading represents a more than 20% rise year over year, as well as the third consecutive month of increase for this indicator, an occurrence we last saw in mid-2012. So are consumers seeing renewed hope for the economy in 2014? Confidence is currently the most optimistic headed into a new year since the Great Recession. However, consumer sentiment still hasn't made a full recovery, remaining below the pre-recession January 2007 reading. Reviewing consumers' penchants for practicality this month reveals what might be an early spring in consumer spending steps. With confidence rising, practicality towards purchasing slips 6 points from December to a current 41.8%. Year over year, practicality is down less dramatically, but still hints at a little more leeway in consumers' budgets this month. However, look for thoughtful spending to continue, as nearly half are focused on just what they need when at the store. The bright side here is that this reading declined about 3 points from December, as well as January 2013. With practicality decreasing, look for consumers to consider quality, service, experience, and other factors besides a singular focus on a low price when considering purchases. However, with focus on necessities still remaining relatively strong, consumers will continue to be mindful about how much they spend. So we aren't headed into a season of a spending free-for-all. Moving forward to the state of the consumer. We've been asking this question on chances for an economic rebound since the official end of the recession. And this month, more than a third are hopeful for an economic rebound, even with what we saw in January 2011, but remaining below January 2010's 40.8%. This month's positive reading does eclipse readings from the past 2 years, with January 2012 depressed due to the debt crisis of 2011, which consumers felt the impact of through the holiday season that year. And last year, of course, consumers were processing the fiscal cliff fallout, which put a damper on last-minute holiday shoppers that season. Now here, we are looking at how consumers are dealing with economic troubles and how they anticipate it will affect their financial plans looking forward into the next 5 years. The results here compare January 2014 with January 2012 and January 2010. Now, while the top 5 financial fixes have declined compared to 2012 and 2010, 82% still indicate that the state of the economy will impact their lifestyles into 2019. So I think it's safe to say that we can look for cautious consumerism to continue. Now, looking at the chart, we can see that 2 out of 5 Americans plan to stick to budgets and consider purchases more carefully, though these plans are down compared to 2 and 4 years ago. However, consider this. We know that since the Great Recession, consumers have been making financial adjustments, living within a new standard of means, the new normal. So perhaps these figures have shifted downward because these changes have already been made. That is, consumers are not trying to stick to budgets, they're already doing so. And that's all for this month. You can also keep tabs on our latest discoveries by heading over to prosperdiscovery.com. Thanks for watching.